If you look back at the history of free software, you'll find a lot of examples like that. I mean, we have a free software navigator. We have Firefox and Mozilla because of decisions in history to take proprietary software and make it free software. So there's a long history of that. Not all of it is negative, but what I think is always really important when we're talking about IBM, when we're talking about Google, when we're talking about Red Hat, when we're talking about any organization that has a connection with free software, people should never put their trust in corporations, because corporations, their leadership changes, their share price suffers, and they have to make decisions which to us seem crazy, but are all about shareholder value. So it's tempting to put our faith into corporations and say, should we trust them or should we not trust them? I don't think it should be a matter of trust in corporations. We should try and build strength of our community so that we can resist when corporations change their minds on certain issues, like Novell. People were outraged when Novell signed that patent deal with Microsoft, but they're outraged because they put faith in a corporation. And I think if we avoid that process, if we avoid putting faith in Google, avoid putting faith in IBM or any of these corporations, it will be better for us all, make us more resistant to that change. The thing about free software is, though, once you make the code free software, that's as much trust as we need from that corporation. We've got what we wanted, really, in a sense. We've got the code. We can take that code, certainly if it's covered by a good license, say the GPL, it means that we can take that code and because there's so much other code under GPL, we can incorporate into our projects, so we don't have to worry anymore about that corporation. I welcome any corporation that releases code that was proprietary code as free software, but I don't, put any faith in them or expect, any long-term respect for what it is that we do, because caring about freedom is an issue that only individuals can do. Corporations often work against freedom. So once the code gets free, then it can come and be part of our society. The corporation will have to make their own mind up about where they stand.